Welcome back to Classy But Cheap. Today we're looking at the Neewer 32-inch reflector, which I got on Amazon a few days ago for a few pounds out of your pocket. It's really not a bad deal for a professional bit of kit. Now obviously it comes in this portable case here which fits in my backpack. You can just unscrew it and then out it pops like a little pop-up tent. Now obviously this is a 5-in-1 kit, so firstly we have the gold finish used to warm up the scene, add a warmer tone. Then we have this white finish here used to bounce light back into the shadows, and then if you actually unzip the outer casing there's a white translucent finish here used to soften light, and it's often used overhead. Now if we zip the casing back on the opposite way around, we have this silver finish, which is my favourite because it's used to brighten the image, and then of course we have the black, which is to block out unwanted light. Now if you're worried about folding this thing up, I learnt this in about half an hour. You can literally just do it in one motion. It's really not hard. It may seem like one of the hardest things, but really it's not hard to grasp. Now here's an example of actually how much light they give off. This is the silver one, the brightest one, and then of course we have the gold one, which is a nice warm light. And you can see in this image here that the side of my face is nicely lit up, and this is the kind of finish you're going to get if you use this reflector. Now this is the white reflector, obviously casts a nice soft light onto the subject. Now here are some outdoor examples of using the reflectors. So I just held the camera up and have the reflector on the side here. So this is the gold reflector casting a nice warm light onto the side of my face, and this is the before, and you can see what a difference the reflector really makes. And here's the before and after, and it really is noticeable on the left side. Now it is important to mention that it was an incredibly hot day when I was filming this, and the light was almost unbearable. It was incredibly hot, so this is probably the maximum intensity you're ever going to get out of this reflector. It was almost blinding to look at if you look here. So this is the white kind of softbox kind of light, which actually looks really nice, probably my favorite for outdoor shooting. This is before, and then this is side by side, and you can see it actually kind of creates a more balanced image on the left here. Now this is another example of the reflector, but this is the silver one used to brighten up the scene inside. Now this shot is taken from one of my upcoming videos, so make sure to turn on post notifications if you are interested. And this is the before and after. You can see this is probably the most significant reflector. I also used the silver side to light up this object here, also filmed in a very dark area of my house. Speaking of dark areas of my house, I sat down in the darkest room in my house and I whipped out the reflector. There was light coming through the window, and then I found the kind of best reflection point to reflect light into the rest of the room, and this was kind of where it was. It was actually a really good point here. So I flipped around the camera like so, and then I pointed the reflector at the scene I was trying to light up. I literally just propped it up against a chair, and it made such a difference. His before and after. It's really amazing what the silver one can do for your dark scenes. Next, I decided to shoot a scene with and without a reflector. This is in the same room with a very small light source, which is just one window in the corner of the room. So this may not look like much, but the reflector is actually making a big difference in the scene, because when you see the before shots, you're going to be able to see the difference it does make. So here's the scene before I put the reflector in. It's incredibly dark and grainy. You can barely even see anything in that shot. Although it still does look okay, if you look at the side-by-side comparison here, you can really see the difference. And just as a side note, this is all filmed with the silver reflector, which you get in the kit, and it's the actual default one when you open it for the first time. To be honest, there's not much more I can say about this piece of kit. Okay boys, that's just about going to wrap up this video. If you did enjoy, please drop a like, and if you really enjoyed, please subscribe. All product links are down below in the description. I've got another video coming soon, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you in the next one.